Hi, and welcome back. This is Juanita from George's Furniture. We're going to look at a little bit more of what goes involved in making a rocking chair. So I believe it was yesterday that we talked about how the rungs are made, the precision of making sure the tendon fits into the hole in which it's going to be going. And now we're going to be talking about the assembly of the bottom section of the rocking chair. So let me turn this around and we're going to see. So here are some of the chair seats. Actually, this looks like more of a chair seat versus the rocking chair. But the seat has all been prepared. The back and the rungs, and there's some rockers here that are made. So those have been made on the bandsaw. And there's the back. So there are all these different parts that have been made by Jim, our craftsman. And here's a bunch of tops and some arms. So there's the rocking chair arms. So let's go over and see what Jim is doing now. So here's our craftsman. What he's doing is he's putting glue into the holes, preparing, making sure that the entire glue or the entire hole, the top, the sides, the bottom, not the top, but the bottoms is completely covered with glue. We use a Titebond wood glue. It's a very strong wood glue that helps to make sure that the joint is very tight. They use a brush, an artisan's brush, that helps to get into the hole and makes the glue spread entirely around. Make sure it's all covered. Now the rung is actually sanded to a taper, which really aids in making sure that when that rung goes in, that the glue will stay inside the hole and it will not squirt back out. So it actually presses the glue into the pores of the wood. So he's preparing, this is for the rung. So what he'll do is he'll put the legs and the rung together first before inserting it into the bottoms of the seat. And there's the rung that he'll be using. Make sure there's no glue, because if that glue comes out, it has to be wiped off and sanded out, because glue will not allow the finish or a stain to be applied correctly. These are all the care that goes into each rocking chair. Alright, now we'll have the rungs into the rocking chair, or to the legs. Oh, I think he's checking to make sure the angle of the rung, the flat section of the rung is correct. Didn't know that. He's using a mallet because we don't want to put any marks on the outside of the rung. So it's okay to use a hammer for the end of the rung that's going into the... Did you hear the difference in how that hammered? You can tell when it's seated into the bottom of the chair. We'll have to listen to it to the next time it goes in. The hammer sounds different. There, see it's seated down. That means it's all the way into the hole. Little by, doesn't want to put any extra torque unnecessarily. Alright, now we got the rocker part. Same thing, fill the holes with glue. Sand it out to make sure there's no glue outside the hole, so that make sure it's clean. Alright, now we're going to put it on the seat itself. One. Now we'll a little reinforcement there. By using the block, the hammer will not make any marks. If you look here on the chair, that's our business stamp. Has the information of where it was made and our contact information. Jim will also put his signature somewhere here in the bottom of the seat once it's put together. Rocking chairs have a function of not tipping over. Lots has to do with the angles, but also the longer rocker end. There's a flat section toward the end too that helps to level out when you're rocking, so we can recline back without a fear of tipping over. This is the effort of actually making sure that it's straight, level. We do this with our side chairs as well. That way, if there's any adjustment that's needed, this can be adjusted before the glue dries. All done. Oh, a little bit of adjustment there. Back over to check it again. Make sure those rockers are level with the floor. So this is a level surface that we use for checking. It's just on the table saw. Alright. And it goes over here with the number of other bases that were made. And so the next thing we'll use, another Facebook Live, will be figuring out how to put the back on and also the arms. So we look forward to sharing with you a little bit longer. Have a good day.